This is the vBrownBag reporting from the Chicago VMUG user conference, and we've been getting lots of VMUG members to come along and have a talk with us, and so we'll start with an introduction. Who are you, Derek?
Sure, my name is Derek Niedermayer. I'm a senior infrastructure architect with Florida Family Insurance. Been attending VMUG for quite some time, but
Good, and you're working with an insurance company, which of course we're discussing beforehand is a very conservative industry. My father was in insurance, and I understand the change of version and the degrees of control that are required there. But yet you were talking about actually implementing a lot of things that Scott Lowe was talking about with his agility and DevOps kind of focuses. How has the politics of that worked for your organization?
It's taken a major cultural shift, not only from an IT perspective, but from a management perspective, in regards to, all the key points Scott talked about. Ultimately, what affects the business, and as you said, the conservative industry of Florida, or insurance, but our clientele, our policyholders, if we will, are becoming more and more demanding and wanting to have all the insurance services at their fingertips, if you will. So our infrastructure has to complement that, as well as our business goals to ultimately provide that service as efficiently and as competitively as we possibly can.
So despite being a very conservative industry, you're being driven by your customers to actually embrace change and new platforms and new ways of working.
Most definitely. I mean, we're ultimately in a service organization, so if we don't have customers, we don't have business, and we don't have IT. But supporting the state of Florida, where we support disasters, hurricane and what have you, being flexible, mobile, and agile are all the buzzwords that we got to support our customers, because quite oftentimes they're making a claim and they don't really have the internet access that they are used to. But
if the house has been destroyed by a hurricane, all they've got is the cell phone that was in their pocket as they ran for their lives.
Exactly.
All right, now of course the final question for the video series is the wonderful home lab that the Chicago VMUG organization has assembled and is giving away this evening. What would you do with it if you were to win that, Derek?
I would definitely leverage the resources from the home lab to advance my career and be more familiar with some of the advanced technologies of VMware. I've had a home lab, but unfortunately, as I talk about insurance, I've gone through the flood disaster personally, so that kind of knocked out some of my own home lab, if you will. But yeah, definitely focusing around trying to spend that extra time and extra knowledge to gain outside of what I do from a day-to-day perspective, but ultimately to support and get my group and get myself more able to support our business efforts.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Derek, and very good luck. I hope you win it.